America.
What does the future hold in store for David Toma?
They just finished screenplay of my life.
Great.
For a movie.
The name?
It's going to be Toma, the man, the message. What was it? The mission, the message, the man, the message, whatever. Anyway, I don't know what's going to come about. Here it is, right here. The man, the mission, the message. I don't know what's going to come about because you know Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood, they're crazy.
Well, right now funds are really tight on all these projects. Also,
it's a great message.
Well,
it's a great message.
They do it.
That's the reason I wanted to do it. It has a great message to it. It's an inspirational thing. It shows you what I've endured in my career, and yet I still made it. This is not a bang 'em up cop shooting thing. This is not what I went through, my affiliation with the mob, organized crime. Someday I'll come back and I'll tell you what I did with organized crime or the mob or the mafia.
And I know a while back you and I, we shot a thing that we were hoping to get onto HBO, David Toma, the Unforgettable.
Right.
And unfortunately, again, funding.
Right, the funding did it.
That's just where it all is going. So, we have another call, David.
Yes.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. You're on Angelo's Sure Thing. Your name, please? Your name?
Hello?
Yes, hello. Good morning. Your name, please?
My name is B.
B. Where are you from, B?
Tom's River.
Tom's River. Well, good morning.
How are you?
Fine, fine. Would you like to speak to David?
Yes, I would.
Hi, B.
Go right ahead.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, B.
Dave, how do you feel about the pain management doctors? Do you feel that that's a scam? Do you feel it's legit? What do you think about that?
Well, let me tell you, first of all, I have a little trouble hard of hearing, so you got to...
What do you think of the pain management doctors?
I can't hear you too well.
I just repeated your question to David.
Okay. What do I think of pain management doctors?
Yeah.
I think it has its place in society. I think it's necessary from time to time. But let me say this to you, B. I have a lot of pain. I deal with pain every day. I'm going to tell you something. I have a lot of problems. I have Barrett's disease. I have Meniere's disease. I have tinnitus. I have a herniated disc. I have a lot of things. I'm not saying everybody now. I'm talking about myself.
Right.
I've learned to endure with certain pain. There's too many people in this society that for every little discomfort, every little pain, they think they got to go to a doctor and get medication or whatever. Now, there are a lot of people who do need it. Now, I went for pain management. I'm going to tell you something that happened to me. I went for pain management a few years back for herniated discs. They laid me on a table. I got to tell you this. They laid me on a table. I was flat on my stomach. They put needles in my back. They showed it on the screen. He told me to get up. I sat up. I went home. I had a little discomfort. I felt better. I went back the second time, the same thing. The third time, my wife said to me, I'm not going to come. So I went myself. I went to Patterson, New Jersey. I went, did the same thing. The doctor said, get up. I couldn't get up. I was paralyzed.
Oh, my God.
I was paralyzed. The doctor said I must have hit a nerve. I was scared to death. I was laying in bed. I had no feeling from my stomach down for several hours. I was, oh, my God. I said, will this feeling ever come back? I was scared to death. Now, that doesn't happen to everybody. So what I'm saying to you is, if we can learn to endure a little pain, just a little pain, we're all going to get headaches. We're all going to feel a back pain. We're all going to get older. You know, I went to a dentist a little while back, and I said, my teeth were bothering me. He said, what do you want? They're in your mouth 77 years. Of course they're going to hurt. So it's human nature, depending on the tolerance you have. But when you learn that a certain drug, and all these drug addicts I got every day, for 60 years I'm in this business. But you don't understand, Mr. Toma. You don't understand. I got a lot of pain. That's why I'm doing these Percocets. That's why. No. And by the way, I got to tell you something. I got more people hooked on Percocets. I got more people hooked on Oxycontin. I got more people hooked on speed. I got more people hooked on things you would not even believe. And you don't want to know something? Many of them started because they had an operation. The doctors gave them some medication, and they got used to the feel of the medication alleviating the discomfort they have. So, again, I want to tell the world, who's ever listening, I'm not telling you shouldn't have pain management. I think it's good. I'm not telling you shouldn't take something for pain right after a major operation, but I'm going to tell you now. Be careful. Don't leave it to the doctor per se. Use your own judgment. Understand that word addiction sets in very, 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 very quickly. Because I'm going to tell you something, my friends. Most of the people in this society, in this country right now, are hooked. Whether it's alcohol, whether it's caffeine, whether it's nicotine, whether it's any kind of drug. And there's another thing, by the way. I'm not going to get into it now. But I got people every day can't survive unless they drink a whole pot of coffee a day. They're hooked. They're hooked on the caffeine. They're drinking soda all day long. They're hooked. That's a drug. Caffeine is a drug. So I want to tell you, I practice what I preach. I haven't had caffeine in over 50-some years. I don't drink coffee. I don't do that. Now, am I afraid? I don't know. But I'm not taking any chance. I don't want no part of it. I take care of my body the best that I can. And like I said earlier, I don't know if we were on the air, I heard a thing today where they're talking about over 100 million people in this country. 100 million people are looking for trouble. They're out of shape. They don't take care of themselves. They're eating garbage. They're doing drugs. They're drinking, whatever. If I can help one person today, I did my thing on this show. If I can help just one person. Again, I want to leave, Angelo, the world with this, okay?
Let's just thank B first. Thank you very much, B, for calling in.
Yes.
Thanks, Dave. You told me what I wanted to hear.
Thank you, B.
Thank you. Have a great day.
I want to leave the world with this. We went to the moon. We went to Jupiter. We have things going to Jupiter, spaceships and whatever, to Mars. It's amazing. It's amazing to me. We're going to places in outer space that are almost unheard of. What those computers can do. All of you, do you ever think of this? It's all being done with the computer inside your skull. The computer doesn't work. It's only what you put in that computer. When you take that 3 pounds, that computer, and you pollute it, and you stick garbage in there, it can't work. It doesn't work. It will never work. And the more you put in, the more brain cells you destroy, the more you deteriorate yourself, your family, our society, and that's what we have done to ourselves in this country. That's what we have done to ourselves, and I'm going to keep fighting for what I believe because I know I'm right. And how do I know I'm right? Because every time I go on stage with thousands of kids, they come to challenge me and they end up crying and want to touch me and say, Mr. Toma, help me. Let me tell you what my mother's doing. Let me tell you what my father's doing. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I want to stop. You're right. I am getting these reactions. I can't see right, Mr. Toma. Nobody ever told me from just pot that I'd have another dimension sometime. I get these funny feelings in my body. Now I'm starting to do so-and-so and so-and-so. Same wherever I go. And when I go to treatment centers, I love when I go where a lot of these people coming from Harlem, coming from Pennsylvania, coming from all over, these are the old-time drug addicts. These are guys doing 20, 25 years in prison. And they come up and they hug me and say, man, you know what the hell you're talking about. Thank you for coming here today. And they hug me. Then you know you're right, Ed.
David, we want to thank you for being here today. This has been a powerful, powerful show. Next week, we're going to do a 2-hour veteran show. We got some great guests coming on. We're gonna also do a little fundraising for Sergeant Menard up in Union Beach. He's hopefully we can get a new house built for him. So thank you for being here on TomsRiver.tv. We're here every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock on Angelo's Sure Thing. If you enjoyed the show, please tell your friends and neighbors. If you didn't, tell your enemies. Don't forget my books, 7 Turns of the Key and Heart of the Order, are available on my website, www.angelosavarino.com. And before we close, as I always close every week, I just want to say, thank a veteran, be proud to know a veteran, love them all. And may each and every one of you say a prayer for our brave men and women off in foreign lands fighting for our freedom and justice right now.
Thank God for that.
God bless every veteran. God bless every serviceman and woman. God bless every one of you listening in, and God bless America. Thank you.